Alright, people. I'm Bone, short for Boneshredder. That's my gaming name nowadays. But let's not worry about too much about introduction, because I'm going to talk about games mainly. Games I'm going to be playing, what I'm going to be doing. Well, first of all, most of the games I've been playing are the new age games nowadays. Online, MMOs, um, role, uh, role-playing first-person shooter games. And there's also just basic first-person shooter games such as Left 4 Dead. There's the role-playing shooter game Borderlands, and there's also the RTS game franchise known as Command and Conquer. I basically played Command and Conquer for 13 years. I'm not afraid to say that I'm a 3-year consecutive world champion at Command and Conquer. Back in the days when it was just for fun, no prizes were given out. But enough of that. I will be playing a lot of Command and Conquer while I'm doing videos on my computer. And I'll also be playing a good bit of Starcraft II, Wings of Liberty. I'll be playing customized games, modded maps on Starcraft II. I'll be doing a little bit of like player versus computer, so I'll do a little bit of that on Starcraft 2, not a whole lot. I'll also be doing DC Universe online. I got back into it today. Got a few of my buddies that play it, so perhaps you might see me play with them every now and then. But then there's also my favorite MMO to date, Vindictus. I play that pretty much every day, just about, if I don't play it all day, every day. Vindictus is basically one of them hack and slash, beat 'em down games, but the PvP on it's not too great, so I don't PvP often on it. The missions kind of iffy. I mean, I may lag a little bit through the videos, but I work through them because I just don't care, really. And then now there's Overlord, which I like because it's basically you ruling over so many minions and you get to tell them what to do and all. But now I'm going to give you a glimpse. Alright. So, all my games, some of them I don't have installed. I mean, if you want me to install one of these games, all you gotta do is let me know, or let my brother know. He will let me know himself. But I got Prototype, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Both of those are not installed. Neither is Darksiders. I've actually yet to beat Darksiders myself, but I like it anyway because of the fact that it's a hack and slash game, and it provides a challenge. So let's just take a look at Borderlands, all the info on it. What can be said, what can't be said, you're basically looking at a first-person shooter and a role-playing game combined. I find it really fun considering you get to level and pick up weapons, and plus there's level restrictions to certain guns. Either way, it's fun. So I play it for fun. Not to mention I get to play it for blood and gore too. But now I'm gonna move on to the Command and Conquer franchise. As I said before, RTS gaming, one of my best. My brother can also tell you that me being a 3-year consecutive world champion at the tournaments to Command and Conquer, I have basically kicked ass time and time again. But I have both Red Alert 3s and both Command and Conquer 3, the Tiberian Wars, and the expansion to it. I don't have Uprising or Kane's Wrath installed, but I can if you want me to, so that you can see me play it. Now, Left 4 Dead. Excuse me. I only have Left 4 Dead 2, so don't go asking me to play Left 4 Dead, because I can't. But I like playing Left 4 Dead 2 all because of the fact that you get to constantly be on a team with some people. It's 4 people max on a team, so you're constantly on a team. You're constantly trying to make your way through areas to survive zombie apocalypse. And plus you get to use melee weapons, basically instant killers to most special infected on there. It's basically, you're looking at special infected list of Smoker, which can launch a long ass tongue and try to strangle your ass. You got the Hunter, which likes to pounce on you and will rip your skin off. You got the Boomer, which is fat, ugly, and likes to puke on you. You got the Charger, which basically the in-game people like to call it Big Arm. Then there's the Jockey, which likes to jump on you and ride you around like a fucking horse. you're giving it a piggyback ride. Instead, it's controlling you, though. And then there's a Witch, which basically kills you with one hit, or incapacitates you, in other words. That's if you startle it, of course. And the only way you can really startle it is if you shoot at it or point a flashlight at it. And then there's the Tank. Motherfucker likes to take a lot of damage while being fired upon. So I just like to take a Molotov or a pipe bomb or I should say bile bomb, throw it at the tank, and make a horde of zombies crowd around it, beating the hell out of it. My brother and I have done this consecutively a lot, and we also find it funny. But that does remind me. My brother, you can call him NiiTMAREZZ. Of course, me and him, both gamers, going to be for the rest of our lives. Anyway, on with the introduction. I already talked about Overlord, so I mean, you get to. But I'm going to talk about it in a little bit more. Basically, you're one person, and you get to control many different minions. As such, you get to control 4 different types of minions. Count them: 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the brown minion, which is the toughest of them. You got the red minion, which is the ranged one. You got the green minion, which is the one capable of stealth, also able to take a lot of poison damage. They're actually very resistant to it. And then there's the blue minion, which is able to move through water, and also can resurrect your fallen minions. Sadly enough, though, they cannot resurrect you if you fall. which is stupid. Anyway, on to Starcraft II. Like I said before, Starcraft II is another real-time strategy game, except it's on a whole other level. People can kind of say that they like to cheat on these games, but then again, I don't cheat on these games. Like the only reason I'd have to cheat on a game is if like I've beaten it so many damn times it's not even funny, so I'm wanting to try something new. But on StarCraft 2, I will be playing a lot of custom maps, a lot of modded maps, and even some player versus AI. Vindictus, as I said before, hack and slash game, or you can just go straight up beat them down and use a Karak, or you can also use a spellcaster. The only bad thing really I think about this game is that the characters are gender locked, as in you cannot switch between male or female. The only way you can do that is by choosing a completely different character. I find that stupid, and so does my brother. Combat Arms. First-person shooter game. A lot of people like to hack, but who gives a shit? As long as you get to blow people's brains out, get nut shots all over the place, and just see blood, guts, grenades flying. Combat Arms is where you want me to play. Darksiders. Basically, you're playing as one of the 4 Horsemen. The first Horseman known as War. Big ass motherfucker with a big ass arm and a big ass sword. What more do you want me to say? Other than the fact that A, you get to get special powers along in the game, and you get to upgrade your shit. Weapons, skills, the works. As I said before, DC Universe Online. I've just got back into this today. Last time I started playing it, I played a lot of it and then hit the max level, which is 30, which is stupid. So I just kind of said fuck it and just quit the game, but got back into it today because a friend of mine said come back. But I will be playing this a good bit, especially for video making. But now on to other games. MapleStory! This is a game that you'll see me and my brother play most often. Together, that is. Because we actually made new characters on another world and we started them at the same exact time. But now we can just say that while me and him both have the video making program, we'll both be broadcasting quite a lot. But anyway, MapleStory, basically same deal as Vindictus, except A is basically a cartoony version of Vindictus. And Prototype. I actually have to say I like this game because of the fact that A, you get power-ups and you get skills along with it. Plus you get actual weapons in the game. You are a weapon. You play as a weapon. Kind of fun if you ask me. Anyway, basically hack and slash, dealing with infected creatures. Plus you get to just go around killing any person you fucking want to. Just as long as you don't die, even though if you do die, it doesn't really matter. Because you're a virus, you're an infected, you are going to resurrect no matter the fuck you do. And Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I haven't really played this game a lot. Kind of why I got rid of it. I guess you could say that I will play this sometimes, Not a whole lot, though. I guarantee I won't be playing it a whole lot. But basically, kind of like it's like every other Star Wars game. You go in, lightsabers, blasters. It's basically like Battlefront 2, except with crappier graphics, I should say. But who gives a shit? It's Star Wars. It's badass. Team Fortress, the god of PvP gaming. Basically, first-person shooting game. Fight against players from around the world. Doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, it's fun. You get to go around shooting people and seeing blood and guts like you get to see in Borderlands. And plus, every character has an accent almost. Well, I guess that does it. See you later. Hope to see you on the flip side.